Hi, my name is Tymba Wulff. Where I come from, people work real hard. Got supper in the oven and a tractor in the yard. I parked it there in a hurry on account of the supper. Got a freckle-faced boys playing with the supper. Got a beautiful wife who prepared that supper. If you say the word supper enough, supper starts sounding funny. My old truck's still running good. My plumbing's still working like it should. What more could I ask for? Barbecue Saturday, church on Sunday, work on Monday, work on Tuesday, work on Wednesday, church on Wednesday too. Double on Thursday, triple on Friday. Sometimes I fall asleep screaming at my family. I swear I'm gonna crush that goddamn video game. My old truck's still running good. My plumbing's still working like it should. What more could I ask for? Well, I ain't gonna march in no picket line, cause this life I got is treating me just fine. If you wanna keep dissing the American way, you better listen to what I got to say. Got a job that pays more than minimum wage. Got a Bible that ain't even missing one page. Got a couple good buddies who would probably take a bullet for my... I have a front porch swing and a jug of sweet tea. Just purchased Ratatouille on DVD, and my wife ain't completely repulsed by the thought of us fucking. My old truck's still running good. My plumbing's still working like it should. What more could I ask for? My old truck's still running good. My plumbing's still working like it should. What more could I ask for? This one's about having love and losing it. Pardon the expression, ma'am, but I almost shit a brick when I saw you standing there. Remember me, I'm Alan Pick. We went to high school together. Well, I was kind of a dork back then, but then I went on to star in that show, Growing Pains. And I remember the pretty girl with the green eyes and the curls, laughing so hard in history class. And I can't help but feel the heat off of those flames from the past. So I shuffle nervous fate, and I twiddle nervous thumbs, and I shatter my new glasses, aggressively drinking punch. I can't find the words to say. You look awesome in that hat. Well, I don't know what else to say. Can't stress enough about the hat. And I remember the pretty girl with the green eyes and the curls, laughing so hard in history class. And I can't help but feel the heat off of those flames from the past. It's girls' night out on the town tonight. No boys allowed till the morning light. We're gonna prove we can do what guys do. We're gonna flip our trucks. No overdose on chew. It's girls' night out, so grab some beers and let's be on our way. Defy stereotypes in a sexy country way. Hot dog. Shannon's gonna puke in the grocery store. Carla's gonna accidentally pile drive Dolores. Jenny's gonna make out with a high school freshman. Carla's gonna accidentally Charlie pile drive Gretchen. It's girls night out, so do-si-do. Pack yourself a skirt, cause when we hit the bars, come see the girls getting hurt. Easily the most influential and important country performer of the past, present, and future. The artist currently known as Tymba Wulff was born in Flatwoods, Kentucky on a sweltering hot day in 1965. His family lived in an old log cabin on a rocky stretch of land that Tymba's father had been farming all his life. Things weren't easy, but they managed to eat 3 square meals a day, and as night fell upon that old farm, Ma, Pa, and little Tymba would sit around the fire, plucking their banjos and such. It was a pleasant life. Tymba could often be found picking away in the barn, imagining he was headlining a giant arena tour, complete with flags, fireworks, and robots that sold t-shirts. Yes, young Tymba Wulff had big dreams, but little did he know that his life was about to be... Yes, young Tymba Wulff had big dreams, but little did he know that his life was about to be changed forever. On a hot summer day in 1972, he was crushed, figuratively, when his father was crushed, literally, by a tractor. Mad with grief, Tymba's mother formed a gospel quartet and sent him to live on his aunt and uncle's pig farm in southern Minnesota. His aunt, a kindly middle-aged school teacher, encouraged Tymba to continue practicing the guitar, and his uncle, a bitter drunk with kidney stones, taught him to fear and hate women. This next song is about traveling in time. If I could go back in time and change anything, well, I'd go back to our high school and I'd make you fall for me again. Then I'd love you and I'd never let you go. You'd be amazed by my vast amount of knowledge concerning events to come. And I'd treat you like I never did before. Back in my old reality. And I promise you we wouldn't be so poor, 'cause I'd sell all my stuff from the future to make money. Thing I would do if I could travel time, well, I wouldn't reach for that Pepsi on the floorboard of your brand new truck. Then I wouldn't have to do that TGI Fridays where you were eating lunch with all your coworkers and your boss, 'cause I know that really put a strain on things. That's why I would change history, so we could both relive some better days. I hope my tampering with time prevents 9/11. And when the rift is broken and the time police send their spider robots to collect me, I swear to God I'll be wearing a diamond ring as I'm whisked off through the plains to toil in the mines of Thallendal. Thank you. Oh, well, I woke up in a clothing donation box next to Route 45 by the Wendy's. I had whiskey on my breath and you on my mind, and people sure do talk loud at Wendy's. 2 sets of bruised knuckles adorn my fist, and the spot where my nose used to be was now just a mess of blood, splintered bone, and cartilage. Well, I guess you could say I'm a little crazy, but then I guess I could say you're on fire. Well, I guess you could say it's a little hazy, but this thing in my skull only takes orders from desire. I picked myself out some dawn at a close, and I set off down the road. Had some corduroy pants and a button-up blouse and some shoes that said, "Give me that gold." I lit up a smoke and realized I didn't smoke, and held the cigarette up to the light. Then I laid there on the ground and I cried till midnight. Well, I guess you could say I'm a little crazy, but then I guess I could say you're on fire. Well, I guess you could say it's a little hazy, hell yeah, but this thing in my skull only takes orders from desire. I'll say it, this thing in my skull only takes orders from desire. Fell on the guitar, didn't it? On a sunny day, Tymba could often be found sitting on the fence by the pig pen, strumming away for the pigs, his imagination running wild as he pictured a sea of his fans, all glossy-eyed and subservient, wallowing in their own excrement and chanting, "Tymba Wulff!" This concert is so important, it makes all other concerts seem like Sister, Sister reruns. Little did Tymba know that tragedy was about to change his life again. On a cold, rainy day in 1974, Tymba Wulff's aunt was crushed by a tractor while teaching Sunday school. For the next 2 years, Tymba Wulff would live alone with his alcoholic uncle. It was a dark time for young Tymba, but alas, it would not remain so. After witnessing the dilapidated state and unsanitary condition of his uncle's home, as well as its extreme lack of non-alcoholic liquids, Division of Family Services had no choice but to place Tymba Wulff with a foster home. And this song is not about that. Say you don't care about Bin Laden, say your bullshit meter's off the scale when that old cowboy talks way up there behind his podium. But how you gonna feel that day like any other day when Al-Qaeda's at your front door punching your wife in the face once for every star, once for every stride? If you ask me how many times I'll fight, well, that's how many times I'll fight. Say you don't care about Bin Laden. How you gonna feel when your head's throbbing? You wake up on the bathroom floor, oh God, how long have I been out? You look outside to find Bin Laden strangling your kids. And this is only Orange Alert. Hell no, it won't end with this. Once for every star, once for every stride. If you ask me how many times I'll fight, well, that's how many times I'll fight. It's my patriotic duty. I will purchase a bumper sticker with a big ass eagle on it. But now here come the tears. Once for every star, once for every stripe. I saw a shirt with a Dalmatian on it, and there was a flag behind that, and it was waving it. I'm gonna get it for my wife, probably. Oh, this song has the same chords. Sitting on the porch on a sunny afternoon, my little boy was clutching a red balloon. He said, Daddy, are there angels on the moon? If I try real hard, can I fly too? I just smiled and finished off the whiskey in my hand. Said, why don't we play some I just smiled and finished off the whiskey in my hand. Tried to make some sense of what my boy just said. Remember in a time when I believed shit like that. It's the magic in the heart of every child. Really got me thinking about that magic and what would be the best way to extract it. Well, I'd never harm a hair on my son's head, but the things that I could do with powers like that. I just smiled and tossed my ball a baseball glove. Said, why don't we play some catch before it gets too dark? He mumbled some stuff about wizards and flying cars. It's the magic in the heart of every child. And if I had his sorcery, I'd wish myself a new job, or maybe even 3. It's the magic of a child. The way he shoots energy beams, turning water into wine and parting the Red Sea. It's the magic in the heart of every child. It's the magic in the heart of every child. Oh, this one's about my boy. This is another one about my boy. So anyway, DFS took Tymba away, and on March 3rd, 1976, he was sent to live with Fred and Martha Billingsley, 2 kindly old folks who must have surely been his guardian angels. However, within seconds of meeting them, they were both crushed by tractors. And Tymba slinked away to live a life on the mean streets of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. song's not about it. There comes a moment in the life of every man when your world turns upside down and you can't tell beginning from end. The sky's turning green and the wind starts to howl, and you're clutching your gun when you see that funnel cloud. The day a tornado attacks your town. So I prayed to the Lord that I'd shoot straight. Even after all the rounds I'd fired, that tornado was uneven-faced. And the power goes out, and the kids think it's neat. Now you can't watch Shrek 2 for over a week. The day a tornado attacks your town. Did you think I'd just stand and watch as you proceeded to flip my truck? Did you think I'd just let you go after you tore my mailbox apart? Did you think that I'm the kind of man who simply turns the other cheek? Or am I really more of a man than any twister will ever be? And after I pumped you full of lead and watched your wind speed dissipate, tomorrow I'm gonna get my chains, pull my Nibrosaurus out of a lick, and win my tear up. And when the sheriff and his boys pulled up, ain't gonna front. There won't be no need for no bluff as your carcass hangs crucified above my porch. He ends up getting killed, Tymba Wulff. This is the most sentimental of all of them. It's called MILWAUKEE Summers, and excuse me if I start crying. Terry, you know who you are. Could have been MILWAUKEE Summers. Could have been my green sundress. It could have been the sound of 12 kids playing ball. Something put a teardrop on my vest. And as I walk around that old red barn, think about the time that Pete tried LSD and thought that I was the devil, but I'm just your average Joe. I don't have horns like the devil. It must have been the LSD. So if you find yourself in Milwaukee on those summer nights as you start to dream, just give me a ring, 'cause I'm having those dreams too. And also the other night had this dream that I was taking a bath with Dracula, and that was like probably one of the weirder dreams I've had. And I thought, didn't you used to have like one of those dream books? Oh, well, you should look up Dracula and bath, maybe. See what it means. Oh, really? Well, that's weird. Cool. That's weird, though. Cool. Should I keep going? Okay. This one's called Ain't No Faggot. I'm a badass knuckle-busting, truck-flipping cowboy. This sticker says bad boys drive bad toys. 12-pack of beer and a trip to Hardee's. Wanna hold hands with Vince Lombardi. I ain't no queer, but I gotta say, you know who's cute? Oh, God bless. Ain't no queer, but I gotta say, you know who's cute? Dave Coulier. I love gas stations, I don't kiss guys, but I kinda sorta like Runaway Bride. Well, just a little bit. If y'all think I'm some kind of foo-foo, got a West Coast Choppers t-shirt to show you. Last night I met a couple MILFs in Walmart. I ain't no faggot, but I'd have fucked Dale Earnhardt. Ain't no queer, but I gotta say, what kind of shit is Will and Grace? Flat stereotypical caricatures, just like Amos and Andy were. Well, they were. Hello. Tymba Wulff. There we go here.